Level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Joe.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
We're so happy that you're starting this month with us. Maybe you have been listening for 10 years. Maybe you just started listening. Whatever the case, we love you.
We do.
We really do. Thank you for supporting the show. Now, every Tuesday, we travel. Because I love to travel. I don't know. I really do. I have a little bit of, in English, we call wanderlust.
Wanderlust?
Yeah. But wanderlust means basically it's a kind of person or it's a feeling that you just kind of want to explore. You want to go to new places.
Yeah, I think it might originally be German. But yeah, it is.
You want to wander.
The love of traveling, right?
Yeah, that's right. Wanderlust. So I really love it when every time I pick out a location for our travel. Oh, where can we go this month?
Where are we going this month?
We are going to Poland.
Yay! Okay.
Yay. Now, I think a lot of our listeners have been to Western Europe, various parts of Western Europe. Let's explore Eastern Europe because it could be like give you your bang for your buck.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more affordable, maybe less traffic. Have you been to Poland?
I've not.
Yeah.
I've only been to Western Europe, so definitely somewhere I'd like to go sometime.
Yeah.
Have you been?
I have been. I actually stopped by a town, not a famous place, but I have stopped by, and it's great. You know, so I was going through Prague, and on my way, you know, I went to Poland. It was great. It was great. So we are going to a place that is called Gdansk.
Gdansk.
Yeah.
It sounds like an Australian.
It does.
They say g'day.
G'day. Yeah, it's more like Gdansk. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And basically, this is a city on the north coast. Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah. So typically we think of Poland, Warsaw, Krakow, right? Those big cities. But the smaller cities are really nice, very quaint. Okay, so we're going to Poland this month. Make the most of something is our first expression.
This means to get the most benefit from something, to take full advantage of whatever opportunity you have.
Right, okay. Now, if you take it slow, especially when you're traveling, what are you doing?
You're not rushing. You are going to take an adequate amount of time to see everything, to do everything you want to do.
That's it. And then if you eat out...
You're not eating at home, and you're not eating in your hotel room.
Yes.
You're eating in a restaurant.
Yeah, literally you have to leave the place that you're staying at.
Yeah, and this isn't talking about eating outside.
Yes.
Like a picnic.
Al fresco? Yeah.
This is just about eating in a restaurant.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our travel dialogue.
We only have 2 days in Gdansk, so let's check in at the hotel and walk to the old town.
I know you want to make the most of our time, but we just got off a 9-hour flight.
If you want to take it slow and go to the beach, we can do that and then eat out later.
No, you're right. We only have 2 days. Let's go to the Solidarity Museum and then get pierogies.
There's also St. Mary's Church Tower for the amazing view.
Let's go.
We are going to Poland. Let's look at our first travel dialogue. It's on page 14. Okay, Ben says, we only have 2 days in Gdansk, so let's check in at the hotel and walk to the old town. A lot of these European cities, I feel, they all have an old town and a new town. Yeah. Like the old town is kind of, you know, the historic town.
Right. Where all the historic buildings. If you think of like Rome, for example.
Yeah.
There's the old part of Rome that has the Colosseum.
Right.
There is a newer part of Rome
Sure.
that I went to that was not pretty.
It wasn't? Really?
It's just buildings.
Well, it's new. That's right.
Yeah, it's just apartment buildings and So often when you're going to these European cities,
we want to see the old town.
You want to go to the old town.
Okay. Yeah. Amy says, I know you want to make the most of our time, but we just got off a 9-hour flight. Okay, our power pattern today is, I know you want to.
Yeah. But.
Okay, but that's the thing. You start with, I know you want to, but. And that's how it should be. So what is this really saying?
So Amy does understand Ben and what he wants to do.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to ignore what he wants to do.
Yeah.
I know you want to do this thing. However,
it's a big but.
The but. There's either a problem with the plan, with what Ben wants to do, or Amy herself has a problem, or another thing she wants to do.
Yeah.
So here, she knows that Ben wants to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
She's saying, babe, honey, love of my life. I know you want to do this thing.
Yeah.
But
I'm tired.
9-hour flight.
I'm tired.
I am tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what Amy says after that, I know you want to, and what is it? Make most of our time. So if you, and it is true when you travel, you have limited time. So you want to make the best use of your time. You want to make the most of your time. So what is this? To make most of something.
Yeah, to make the most of your time means that you want to take advantage of the opportunity, use, in this case, the time as well as you can.
Yes.
When you don't have a lot of time traveling, many people don't want to sleep. They don't want to rest. They feel, I'm here for 2 days. I need to see everything.
That's right.
Take a picture next to everything.
Sure.
Go.
Yeah, go. Exactly, right? And what does Ben say?
If you want to take it slow and go to the beach, we can do that and then eat out later.
Okay. So, Ben is saying if you want to take it slow, okay, take it slow is specifically in regards to traveling.
Yes.
In this context here. So let's take it slow. What does that mean?
Yeah, you can use this for any action, not rushing. But often with traveling, we're talking about, we're just going to take a stroll.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah.
Enjoy the environment around us.
Yeah.
We're not going to rush to get to every single tourist attraction.
Right. So I heard from my cousin that even in Korea, of course there's all those package, right? And it's like go. But then there are more and more people who want to take it slow. They don't want to go so fast and see so many things. So there are these a little bit more expensive, but they're kind of like slow packages. From what I heard.
Yeah, that's more my style. The rushing.
I cannot.
Get on the bus, get off the bus, take a picture.
Get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh no. Okay. All right. So if you want to take it slow and go to the beach, we can, and then we will eat out later. So to eat out
is to eat in a restaurant. Do not confuse this with eat outside.
Yes.
Which means to eat somewhere that is not a building.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
You can see the sky.
Yes. That's right.
So eat out is for restaurants.
Okay, very good. So let's eat out later. And Amy says, oh, no, you're right. We only have 2 days. Let's go to the Solidarity Museum and then get pierogies. Okay. So Amy's like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, we can do things. Let's go to the Solidarity Museum, famous museum, and then eat pierogies. Now, this is Polish food. It's spelled Pierogis.
Yes.
They're Polish dumplings.
Yeah. And they often have like a filling. They can have different things. So some of them have potato, cheese, sauerkraut, meat. There can be like salty ones. There are sweet versions. They are, honestly, I think I only had them once.
Yeah?
Yeah. They're really good.
They're very good.
And I think many Eastern European countries have versions of these.
Yes.
So I think Russia has a version. Poland, of course, has pierogies. The Czech Republic is going to have a version. Very nice dumplings.
I feel like all countries have their own version of dumplings, don't you?
Yeah, every country has a dumpling.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, it's interesting. I was introduced to Polish food because in elementary school, my next door neighbor was Polish.
You had a Polish neighbor.
I had a Polish neighbor. I'm like, where is Poland? At that time.
Yeah, that age, maybe you wouldn't know where Poland is. Yeah.
So yeah, he gave me some taste of Polish food. Yeah. All right. So, Ben says,
there's also St. Mary's Church Tower for the amazing view.
Okay, all right. And Amy says, let's go. So it looks like they only have a short period of time there, so they do have to make the most of their time.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
We only have 2 days in Gdańsk, so let's check in at the hotel and walk to the old town.
I know you want to make the most of our time, but we just got off a 9-hour flight.
If you want to take it slow and go to the beach, we can do that and then eat out later.
No, you're right. We only have 2 days. Let's go to the Solidarity Museum and then get pierogies.
There's also St. Mary's Church Tower for the amazing view.
Let's go.
Okay, it's time for Power Note. We're on pages 16 and 17. Make the most of something means to take full advantage of an opportunity, of time, weather. Let's take the first mini dialogue. Let's make the most of this beautiful weather and have a picnic on the beach.
I'll make sandwiches if you'll get the blanket and beach umbrella.
Okay, it sounds very much like, you know, LA, things that we do in LA.
Yeah.
We have the beach.
I feel like in LA, making the most of the weather, every day is good weather.
That's a good point. You make a very good point. Every day really is good weather.
I feel more like Korea whenever it's not too hot, it's not too cold, there's no yellow dust, there's no misemonji, there's no fine dust.
Here's the thing. When I went to London, I tell you, Londoners or people in England, they make the absolute most of the weather because it rains so much. So when it's a little bit sunny, they're wearing shorts, they're wearing t-shirts.
They go to the park, they take their shirts off.
They took their shirts off. And I'm cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom made the most of the networking event and met several potential clients. Yeah. You go to a conference, you go to some sort of like party or event networking.
Yes.
And you make the most of it.
Yeah. So this is not always about having a good situation and doing everything.
Yes.
Sometimes it can be a bad situation.
Yep.
And say, well, this isn't ideal.
This is not the best, yes.
This is not the best, but I can make the most of it. I can try to do something good even in this bad situation.
That's right. So you could say, well, you know, we missed our flight, at the airport. I guess we're stuck here. Let's make the most of it.
Yeah, let's leave the airport.
Yeah.
Go get, maybe it's Chicago. Let's go get some Chicago deep dish pizza.
There you go.
You know, wasn't our plan, but... Well,
very good.
Do what we can.
That's right. All right. To take it slow means to go in a slow pace, relaxed, or to kind of, you know, go slowly and carefully. I think I see a river down there. Let's go that way.
Let's take it slow and make sure we know where we are before going anywhere.
Yeah. Especially when you're in a new place. You don't want to go too fast.
Yeah.
You do want to take it slow and make sure you know where you're going. After his injury, Mark had to take it slow at the gym.
Yeah.
So in this context, if you take it slow at the gym, how are you working out?
You are not going at it with full intensity.
Yeah.
You are maybe doing 50% or less.
Yeah.
And this often happens with an injury, of course.
Yeah.
But also whenever you start a new type of exercise.
Yeah.
For example, let's say you're starting Pilates or yoga.
Or even marathon.
Yeah, all of these things.
Oh.
If you try and go super hard from the beginning, you can hurt yourself.
Right.
Or maybe during the session it feels fine, but the next day you're like, oh my gosh!
Yes.
Everything in my body hurts. Yeah, so taking it slow is not doing too much too quickly.
That's right. So I like that expression to go hard, which means actually go hard means to do it with full intensity.
Yeah.
Like do it all the way.
Yeah, in the same way you can study hard.
Yes.
To go hard
Yes.
with things like exercise.
Right.
Means to give it all you got.
That's right. So take it slow. Take it slow. Okay. Eat out means to dine at a restaurant instead of eating at home. So think about how many times you eat out during the week. Cameron?
I honestly don't eat out that often.
Yeah.
But I order out.
That's right. Order in.
Yeah, I order in, I guess, technically.
That's right.
Yeah, I eat a lot of delivery food.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
too much.
You're a single guy. It makes more sense.
If I eat in, it's rice and eggs.
Oh,
honestly.
At home? Yeah. I'm too tired to cook. Let's eat out tonight.
Okay, but I'm choosing, and I'm in the mood for Italian food.
Oh, yeah. We went to a nice Italian food.
Yeah.
Remember last month?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was yummy. Okay. We decided to eat out at our favorite bistro last night.
Ooh, do you eat out often?
No.
No?
No. I really rarely don't.
You're an eat-in kind of gal?
Yeah, or order in. So my thing is, during the week, I cook every day. And probably also for myself and my son, for our family. And on the weekend, occasionally eat out and then order in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Mama's tired on the weekend.
Hey, Mama don't want to cook on the weekend.
I get it.
You know, I need a break.
Yeah.
It's so true. Okay. All right. Our power pattern today is, I know you want to, but... Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, I know, but there's something here.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you want to go to Hawaii, but you can't afford it.
Well, maybe it's a financial advisor.
Yeah.
I know you want to go on vacation.
Yeah. You can't do it.
You're $100,000 in debt.
Yeah, you can't afford it. You don't have the money. Okay.
I know you want to run on the beach, but I saw lightning, so it isn't safe.
Okay. Yeah. I know you want to run on the beach, or I know you want to do something, but I saw rocks. You can cut yourself.
I know you want to eat pizza again,
Cameron.
but I already made this meal. I'm sure you probably say this to your son or someone else. My mom said it to me.
Yeah. It's so true. I make food and sometimes nah. I want to order in. I want pizza.
I want chicken.
I want chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I know you want chicken, but you're going to eat this salad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, power vocab. It's fun. Pierogi is a Polish traditional dumpling. So do check out the definition on page 18. And what else should our listeners do?
Please go to Audio Hakdang, and for a small monthly fee, you can access so much great English learning content.
Okay, very good. And make sure to join us on Evening Special at 6 p.m. See you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.